Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves on this crazy journey into more and more love. And I guess now finding who our true souls are and what our true life purpose is here. And so how this journey is evolving. So if you're new to my channel, I share the messages that are coming from our higher selves. I do a divine love crystal grid, which basically is all based around the forest lovers who are entwined together for eternity around the oak tree. And it is you receive pieces of rose quartz, and when you meditate with the rose quartz and have the intent to bring twin flames into union, it grounds unconditional love onto the planet. And so I channel love letters from your divine twins, and I also channel guidance. And so recently I've said that the latest thing has been about channeling guidance from your guides, which has been a new turn in the road. And I said that I firstly channeled a message from a divine masculine, and he asked for guidance from his ancestors. And it came through as to being the Palladian star system. So I was a bit kind of like, whoa, taken aback by that. And so I'm going to do a couple of recommendations of people, because I asked him who he would recommend if he's been researching into this. And there is somebody called, I think it's Elizabeth April, and she has a channel which is called Consciousness Evolving Journey or something. I'll put the link into the description box. But basically she has done a reading per star sign for this year around your soul path and your soul journey. And as it happens, me and this divine masculine are both Aries, both of our twins are Libras. And so part of the soul mission is for the Aries to balance the air energy within them. And so, of course, it resonated completely, because that's both the dynamic that we are in. So I would highly recommend that. You know, the other thing is about this, you will only, you know, if somebody had sent me that a while ago, I would have been a bit freaked out about it, to be honest. And I remember the first time when I first started doing meditation, I was in a healing, I was part of a healing group in Gozo, and I would go to basically give healing to people. And that was where I first ever saw somebody channel. And I remember thinking, holy shit, what is that? And what am I doing here? Kind of thing. And so I have very much sort of steered clear of that, which is why all of this has been quite a surprise for me, because yeah, it's just like what I wasn't expecting it at all. Which is why you always have to think, you know, there'll be certain things that you come to at your journey at the right time. And if it's the right time for you to find out about all of this sort of starseed and Palladian and indigo and all of these different things, then I would recommend this person, Elizabeth April, because she sounds good. The other person is Aloha Pink Bella, and the other person is this lady called Awakened Warrioress, who is also has been recommended to me. So there you go. So that's some recommendations for you. The other thing is, I recommend tomorrow, Agatha from Psychic Consultants is going to be doing a like she calls them an energy bath, and because tomorrow is the gateway, so I am planning on joining that session, and so I guess again I'm telling you that because if anyone else resonates with me and you want to join that session, then I would recommend that. So that is Agatha from Psychic Consultants, and she is doing a sort of group meditation for the next gateway that we're going through. And so I have been just drawn so I've been drawn to do that one tomorrow. So I did do one just before Christmas, but I actually fell asleep. But there, you know, that's the energy works whether you're asleep or not, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so I'm going to go back to this story. So talking about the magic that's been happening from these letters. which is why I want to share these stories, because I know that this journey can be difficult. There's no doubt about it. But if you focus on the difficult, guess what happens? You get more difficult. If you focus on the fun and you focus on the signs and you focus on the magic, guess what happens? You get more and more magic. And so I've now been asked to do channeled letters from different people's guides, a whole variety now, from past, I said that I was doing it for Elvis. Somebody came, and now I've got lots of other different people that have passed, artists that have passed the other side. Also Jesus and Mary Magdalene. All of these different people who, of course, they were twins. And also, this is why you just think this is just brilliant in every way, because Mary Magdalene is the church that I went to do Reiki every day when I went to Gozo. Basically, the reason why that church is so sacred is because prophet says is that Mary Magdalene, there was a vision of Mary there. So again, all of these things are so kind of like linked in, and essentially there is just so much support for us. So anyway, another twist in the journey that I was not anticipating at all. And it is going to be amazing to see all this guidance coming from people's guides and finding out who their guides are. And I mean, just literally all I can say is wow, because it's quite amazing. Now, I read the letters out this morning, which is number 77. And then I also had mentioned number 86. So I'm going to read a couple of emails that I've had from people. And this just shows how magical it is, because she says, "Hi, I just thought I should tell you this. This morning, for some reason, all my thoughts of my twin being my twin just went from my mind. And I was left feeling so lost. And so I got out my Wisdom of the Oracle cards and asked them questions. And I got different answers. And in the end, I asked too many. I was feeling down, so I looked at your site to see if you had done any more videos. And you were talking about Elvis and the number 86. So thought you would be reading numbers 86 from all the books, but you read my letter, number 77. I couldn't believe it. It was as if he was telling me again, don't give up on me and be in fear, as he was coming for me. The last card from the Oracle deck that I pulled was 15, which is message in a bottle, and that I would hear from him. And so she said, thank you again for doing these incredible books, because she had her message through him, through the book, and through the video this morning. And that is so lovely, because that's exactly what she needed at that time, because she was doubting the connection again. Now, the next one, this is brilliant, because this is the lady who's actually the letter 86. So she says, also, fun little mirroring incident. She says, I found out last night my twin has been super busy because he got a new job last week. Kind of a second job kind of thing, doing dry walling. Yesterday I got a new job, for the first new job for both of us and literally forever. Neither of us has had any idea we were both doing the exact same thing. And she said, if any more songs come through, I'll send them over to you, because she sent me Superman by Eminem. And she says, oh, and I asked my guides in the universe to confirm that my twin is in fact my true twin by having you mention the number of one of my letters in a video. And you did, because it was number 86 is one of my channeled letters from my twin in the book. So do you know what I mean? This is why it's so brilliant, because I was like, oh, that's so lovely that two people who were like going crazy thinking, is it my twin? Is it not my twin? Again, got confirmation through the books and the letters and the videos. And this is why I say, let's have fun, because it is supposed to be fun. She says, the final bit she says is, I'm literally getting every sign I asked for now. This is starting to be loads of fun, which is what I've been saying all along. is I've been saying, yes, this journey is not difficult. I mean, it's difficult. But if you focus on the fun and you focus on the craziness and the coolness and the magic of it, then of course it makes you be able to elevate your spirit, basically increase your shine, right? So shine your light really bright by focusing on the good stuff. And that doesn't mean that I don't appreciate there are difficult times, because absolutely there are. But if we all just carried on talking about the difficult times, then this would not be a very inspirational or uplifting video. So therefore, we like to focus on the positives and the fun, because the other thing is that now channeling these messages from like different star systems, of course, the last message, one of the last things that I put a message out was about E.T., the film. And now I can even see why that came through as a message not just 2 days ago. So, again, more brilliance. So number 86 is this, and it is, there's 1,000,001 things that I'd like to tell you. How the hair falls on the back of your neck. How I want to be able to tickle your nose every day. Pinch it between my fingers. I want to be there with you when you wake up in the morning. I want us to be the last thing we go to sleep with and the first thing we wake up to. I want us to be each other's everything in between. I want us to grow old together, to experience life together, to be each other's world. You mean the world to me. You light me up like a big old nuclear power station. There's nothing that can stop us. Okay, so that is from book 1. From book 2 is this, which is, what were you thinking? Why would you do that? Before we even have the chance to come together in our bodies, to enjoy and experience the bliss, the ecstasy, the joy of being in our sacred sexual union. I just don't understand why you don't go into your heart, deep, deep within, and call out to me to help you. I am here. Reach out and put your hands in mine. Clasp your hands to your heart and breathe me in. In those times when you'll feel there is nothing left, know that it is the exact opposite. It is worth fighting for. It is everything that we came here for. It is love. Don't let the dark take hold. Ask to be taken to the light. So that was somebody who was like coming off the path, basically. The next one, in the 3rd book. I want you to know that you've always touched the very heart of me. You've always been able to have this amazing talent of just knowing the right thing to say to make me feel 100% loved and 100% complete. I want you to know that my desire to be with you is so great. I dream about our life together. I dream about spending every day with you. Just doing normal things with you seems exciting. You excite me. Thinking about you brings me back to being me again. I feel like I've lost who I am over the years. I want to come back home. I want so desperately to be with you, in your arms, in your presence, day and night. I love you. Well, there you go. And what does E.T. do? E.T. phones home. So brilliant. So if you want to have a channeled letter, if you want to have a reading, a healing, please do, because it's all of you that are, we're the forest, basically. We're all the forest bringing something to the table. So thank you for being part of this amazing forest, and we're growing it full of love. All right, hope that helps. Take care. Bye.